Hello guys and welcome to another episode of All the Mods 5. So between the episodes I worked a little bit uh, on villages or around villages. So here I put a composter with a patch of wheat, and this guy here will occupy himself with it, and he will craft bread and trade with the other villagers to make babies. For now there's only these two because all the others I have trapped in mob imprisonment tools. And this guy I've been using him to get some emeralds. 20 wheat equals 1 emerald, but I'm not going to be using him anymore because we're gonna create a villager that sells paper for cheaper. But I already did half of the parts and I'm going to be working on the other half. As you can see here, this one I chopped the zombie. I let the zombie kill him. He transformed into a zombie. Then I re purified him, or I don't know the term that we use, to make him go back into a villager. And now he's selling me mending book for 1 emerald in a book, which is good. I've been doing some trading with him. I got some books. Now I have this diamond machete which has mending. It repairs itself. I have this the pixel that I had. I put mending on it also, and I made another hammer because the other one had like excavation trick, and whenever I mine it make a big mess. I don't want to work with that, so I made another one, a stone hammer, and I added a glowstone to it, so it got a little bit of start up. As you can see, it has only 236, but I can repair it with the cobblestone, and we have a lot of that. And I put mending on it as well. And here I have a villager, another one, with a paper trade. He has like multi jump 2 and unbreaking 1, so I don't care about those. I only care about this one, and we're going to try to make it go as low as possible. And for that, we're going to put a zombie near him. He's going to kill him and transform him into a, uh, let's say, zombie villager here. So I'm going to be waiting here for him to. He always does that. He attacks him once and he switches his gaze to me, and he doesn't care about him. I have to pick him up and put him down. I will hurt him once more, then repeat the process until this villager is dead. Come on. Why are you concentrating on me? You can see this will take a little bit of time, so I'm gonna make this part a little bit faster. Okay, so now this one switched. I'm gonna block in there, and I'm going to give a splash potion of weakness on him, and I'm going to give him an golden apple. And this way is going to return back to a normal villager. While this is going, I also crafted a ender chest in here. They added this ender storage mod. They added the ender storage mod in here, so I crafted an ender chest. I go to the ender, found the fortress, and I killed some blazes to get base bonus. But there's also something wrong with the nether. The mobs do a lot of damage, even with 4 sets of armor. Like they two shot me. So I made this one, and I put an importer in here to the system, so anything that goes into this chest will go back to the system. And now I'm processing some order I've named. They go here, etc. Then when they go here, they will be imported into the system. As you can see, this the thing has just got from 126 to 28. And what else I've made also another pouch, so that when I'm going out doing something and my inventory gets full, I can just put stuff in here and it will get in here. And I've crafted four case storage disks to get some more space. I think this is all. That's it that I've done during the episodes. They also fixed the bug with the killing I encountered last time. When I killed something, they give a lot of drops. That no longer is the issue in here. So what I want to work also on this episode is crafting, auto crafting for refined storage. And for that we're going to need some crafters. This is the recipe. A machine casing with cross-edged iron and stone, and some advanced processors and construction core. I'm going to make like two. I don't have a lot of diamond. I mined a lot, but I didn't find any. So I have enough for two crafters, and also I'm going to need a grid. Not a grid, but a pattern grid. Yes, a pattern grid. This one will help us to make patterns for the crafting that we need. And for this one, we're going to need a pattern. It's easy, like this, in a grid, which will require some improved processors and also the other stuff. So while this one is turning, it's gonna take a minute. I'm going to be preparing all the things that I'm going to need here, and I'll be back with you, but I don't bore you with me crafting stuff. So a quick update in here, he just transformed into back into a villager, and as you can see, he goes from 24 to 18, and those books are now 1. I'm going to be doing the same thing again. I'm going to be transforming him into a zombie villager, and then I'll cure him to see if I can get that price any lower. The lower it gets, the better for me. And also I improved those two machines now. I've added 4 speed upgrades to each. They now consume 200 RF each. This one consumes 600 because it does 3 things at a time. It's a little bit faster, and it's better than the version here, like for ages. So I'll be doing the same thing. I'll be converting this one and continue working on the crafting for this ingredients, and I'll be back with you again. So guys, he turned back again, and now he sells 12 paper for 1 ml. We can do this like over and over again until we get it like into 1 paper to 1 ml. But to do that, I'll need like a bunch of weakness potions and golden apples. We don't have the resources for it yet, but I'll be doing that between episodes, but we can get it to 1 ml equals to 1 paper. I also have prepared the pattern grid, 2 characters, like 8 patterns in a cable. Those patterns will be holding the other crafting ingredients. The first ingredient I want to make, like the first crafting automation I want to make, is the speed upgrade. This one will improve like the import from here. Like when I put a lot of stuff in here when I'm mining, this one can't keep up. So we can add like 4 slots for the speed upgrade. And there's also a stack upgrade, which like 4 speed upgrade and 5 sugar. This one will export stack at a time, so we can like put 1 stack in 3 speed, and this one will empty up fast enough. And also those crafters, like You can see in here they also accept speed upgrades so that they can craft parts up, and each one holds like 9 slots of patterns, which is good. So to make this speed upgrade, we're going to need sugar, so we're going to need to make a pattern for sugar cane to sugar, and we're going to need quartz enriched iron, and this is the recipe we're going to make. Also, we're going to make an upgrade, and for the upgrade, we're going to need an improved processor. This one, we need to make a processing crafting recipe that will smelt raw improved processor in the furnace there and make the improved processor. In this one, we're going to need those ingredients, and the processing binding. We're going to add this recipe as well. For the let's see, for the silicone. Well, I'm going to hold up a little bit because I want to see if I can make it with the industrial foregoing mode. If not, then we're going to add a recipe to smelt down quartz into silicone. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pattern grid in here. As you can see, I can have access to the system from it, and we have a grid in here, and in this one we can switch between processing and the crafting. When we make processing, give us like those ingredients will turn into those. Crafting, we give it a recipe and it will craft it for us. We can put the patterns in here. The first thing we're going to do is a pattern to make pattern, so that we can autocraft this one. I'm going to make a pattern. As you can see, input is 3 brown. It doesn't have. I'm gonna switch this one because it says here it's exact, but I'm gonna uncheck this one so that it can use any type of glass. And here we can see that it requires like 3 glasses, 3 redstone dust, 3 enriched quartz iron, and it will output 1 pattern. And for this one, I'm gonna put this one here for now, slide it up so it's online, and I can put this pattern here. We can demonstrate by going pattern. As you can see, it's crafting. I can craft one. We have all the ingredients, starts, and it made this one. And then we can put this one in here. We can also make it from here if we want. And make pattern. We have the option to craft it. So now it's only a matter of putting all the ingredients in here. We're going to need this one. I'm going to need this one. And for this one, it's a processing crafting, so we're going to switch into process, and we're going to say that one raw improved processor equals to improved processor. This will go to the furnace. We're going to go back to the normal crafting, and here we're going to say that this is how we make quartz enriched iron, and this is how we make a upgrade crafting. And I think if you hold shift you can see the what is this making. So we need also sugar, and lastly we're going to need to make the speed upgrade. All of those are crafting patterns, so we're going to put them in here. It doesn't matter, but for this one to work we're going to put it in here, and the face that lights up needs to go into the machine. As you can see, this is like a cross shape or an arrow shape. It goes into this one, and we're going to dig into the wall in here, so I need to link it up with a cable, and now it turns on. As you can see, now those are blue, and now we can put this button in here. and if we request, let's say like process, there is none in here. We're going to request one. This is all the ingredients it's going to need, and let's see if it crafts it or not. This one doesn't accept. This is the problem here, so I'm going to move this one. Let's see. I'm going to move this one so that we can point into this chest, because this one doesn't accept inputs from inventories. Or maybe if we, let's see, let's experiment a little bit in here and see if we can, as you can see, it points it down, but we want it to point into this guy, and this one will go to the side configuration. We put the side on input, and logistic also this one as input. Grab that grid. Let's see. There's also a crafting monitor that we can make to see all the available crafting that are in the queue. But for now, we don't have it. So let's try to make another one. It made this one, but it couldn't complete it. Ah, now it's working on it. So it made it. And processing, it made us this one. We can craft another one to test it again. So it crafted this one first. It's gonna put it in this furnace anytime. Why isn't it putting it in there? Come on. Let's see. We can fix this one like this. I can't open it. So I can put it from there. Just from under. And I'm going to run some cables. I can run it from here. It just has to be linked to the system. And I could try to craft another one. Processor. Oh, I don't remember the key for it. Processor. I need to put the button first. Processor. Craft another one. It's going to put it in the chest. Then it's going to go in here and back to the system. Processor. So this is how we make it. If we have the raw, we can also request this one. I don't remember the key. I request like yes, Control Shift, and we click it to give us the crafting. Even if we have here we have some, it doesn't show craft. If we press Control Shift and then we click, it will give us the option to craft. So if I start, this one is available, so it needs to craft this one. I'm going to put it in the chest. From the chest is going to go in here. It's going to back to the system, and it will know that it was crafted. So that's it for the beginning of the auto crafting. We can now just add some crafters, add the machines that we want. Like we can put another one linked to this machine, and we can auto enrich all the ingredients that we need, and we're going to need it. We're going to need another one for the metallurgical fuse as well. So like if we want to make let's see, like the mechanism. Like to make those, we're gonna need a lot of them. The infused one, if we put one redstone, it will give us 10 in here, and 10 with one iron will give us one infused alloy. But if we enrich the redstone into enriched redstone in the enrichment chamber, this one will equal to 8. So we're going to be using less redstone. For redstone, it doesn't matter because we have a lot. But for things like if we're going to be using diamonds, it's a good thing to do because we can use one diamond to make it work as 8, and also to make the refined obsidian. Also, this is a good thing to do. So we can like autocraft those, put them on autocraft, and we can put the recipes to make all those alloys and circuits, so that we can upgrade all the machines and stuff and making it. So I think that's gonna be it for this episode. We didn't progress a lot, but we get done the part with the auto crafting, so that we can auto craft stuff. Uh, I'm going to go mining again, try to get more diamonds, because we can make a lot of those, and just craft a bunch and put them in here and put patterns in them, and they will craft for us. And I'm going to start to try to work on this guy, because he gets this price low, so I can get all the books that I want. Because here in the system I have the other ones, like if we see mob imprisonment tool, I have those three villages. Like, they have some traits that I want, and we're going to be trading with them. Mending is good, and if we have this trading, it's better. So guys, thank you for watching, and I hope that you liked the episode. Try to give a like and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And if you have any suggestions or questions, you can leave them in the comments below. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.